I've enjoyed delving into the mysteries of this place. There's so much to learn, and I'm not referring to all the books and pieces of history that just collect dust. No, I speak of something else entirely. When I was a boy, my grandfather taught me to commune with nature, that it was the most spiritual endeavor I could hope to perform. At the time, I didn't understand what he meant, but spending time here has opened my eyes to the truth of the old man's sage words. I can admit in these pages that I have seen things no other living man has seen. I ventured beyond the mortal coil and found the other side. I've come back, but not wholly unscathed. I feel marks upon the fabric of my soul, but what that means I don't yet know. Come on. Go down the stairs. Why are we creeping again? Oh. Yeah, thank you. I know what the shovel is. Missed one somewhere. Damn it. So many old books. Yada yada yada. Jeremiah, I have sent this letter in secret. I need your help as well as your silence. Darby O'Halloran has died by my hand. His madness had overtaken his mind. Though he was my best and longest friend, I cannot bring myself to handle his corpse. And I have a room and a casket in the catacombs that I want you to place his body in. I shall visit it later. I also ask that you keep the grave unmarked. You are the only one I can trust with this task, Jeremiah. I once again request your silence on this matter. Wortham Willows. What a douche. No, damn it. Ohio, I am one of Wortham's many guests. Pleasure to meet you. There was one other that knew of Wortham's deed. Before I met my end, I was to have a secret meeting with him. Toolshed at 4 o'clock in the morning. He was going to tell me everything. What's this you brought me? No. They're lies, I tell ya. Lies. Wortham wouldn't do this. You're just trying to poison me against him. Poison, huh? You were having scotch last I remember. It doesn't matter. Why don't you just leave me alone? Bugger off, little girl. Let me alone. My wife Claire babysits. Go bother her, girl. Let's go to the tool shed. I ain't supposed to tell, but Mr. Wortham asked for my help one night. I dug a grave for Mr. Darby. I've kept it a secret till now, but I couldn't hold it in anymore. I buried him deep in the catacombs in a locked room where no one could find him. You can have the key to the room. I just want to wash my hands of the whole thing forever. I just can't believe it. The man Wortham, he and Darby were best friends, and he killed poor Mr. Halloran. Why? Why would he do that? They were best friends. They never mentioned in school that he was a murderer. They only said the nicest things about him. How he helped to tame this wild land, and how it was thanks to him that our town existed. I'm not sure what to believe anymore. I don't really remember where I'm going, so when I get there, I'll turn the camera back on. Nope, found it. Now I can't run again. Alright. Okay, we were doing something. What were we doing? That doesn't help. Okay. Oh yeah, we gotta go show that Boredom killed Darby. So I gotta go show him the shirt. I guess I have to keep looking for notes or something, so as soon as I show this guy the shirt, I'll look around the house for more notes. See if I missed any. Because I hate reading things out of order. My shirt. I've always wore it ever since that day, the day of the massacre. What are you doing with it? You're like that little girl in the garden who was reminding me of the past. Okay. Apparently that didn't do anything. Let's go give it to his wife. Words don't work to describe how I'm feeling. I feel so hopeless. Everything I've learned about the past makes it seem horrible, and that's where we all came from. If this is where we came from, how can we hope to do any better? We've all killed each other selfishly for generations, and right now, it doesn't seem like it's going to get any better. But there has to be something better than all this. There just has to be. I'll find it, and if it doesn't exist, I'll create it. Sure what to do, so I'm gonna turn the video off and then turn it back on if I find some more notes. Okay, I think I found something new in the guest house. I'm the one that made the water from the well, the only one, so I left the bucket back in the garden. When they can't find me, what do they do? Go thirsty, that's right. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Oh, you're not going to give me a note or anything? No note. Suck. Alright, do you want to find anything else? Okay, we're now at the garden. It says, oh, you've met the white man? He picked flowers for you. I need 3 more flowers to finish my bouquet. And then she opened the gate for us. Let's go. Maze. Fantastic. Through all the drear of this place, I met a little girl and she's actually happy. She's just the cutest thing. I like her a lot, but maybe even more than Flying Hawk. Makes me sad though. I don't think she knows she's dead. Her name is Skyflower, and she told me she's gathering flowers for the white men. I miss coming here with Mom and Dad. I used to pick flowers as a little girl, just like Skyflower. I might help her pick some flowers. Maybe it'd cheer me up some. We can't go over that? Alright, whatever. My hand shakes as I write. This day has been the worst of my life. We went to see the savages, to find which rumors proved to be true and which false. Some say they were a violent folk, while others claim them to be peaceful. I cannot say which to be true. We waited outside the shaman's teepee, while Wortham sought his counsel inside. He was different when he came out. I do not know what it was that I sensed in him, but he was a changed man. He told the men to kill everyone, and they galloped off with grins on their faces. I stayed put. The little girl ran towards us with flowers in her hands. He told me to do it. He said she would grow up to murder my sons in her sleep, but I could not bring myself to shoot her. She got too close for my rifle, and he kept yelling at me to just be a man and do it. I brought my gun up and brought it down upon her. She fell to the ground, and I knew she was dead. I walked to my horse and was sick. I stayed out of the rest of the fighting. All the men, Wortham included, look at me differently now. I see the disdain for me playing on their faces. I know they whisper about me behind my back, calling me a coward, and worse things. I will not repeat here. Wortham has given me a job as supervisor of the mines, as good a job as I could hope. It would seem as though they want simply to lump all the immigrants together. I still see the little girl in my dreams, and the look on her face as she realized what I was doing. I see her when I walk into the town, but it's never her. My mind is playing tricks on me, and I do not know how long I can stand it. Seeing her troubles me to no end, and I awaken in the wee hours of the morning, drenched in sweat, my heart racing. I still have my shirt from that day, and I wear it under my clothes at all times, to remind me of my evils. I was happy to die so I could move on to the afterlife. It's similar to the whole 72 virgins thing, but instead it's just one woman I don't hate. Jesus. What a pretty flower. Oh, good. Why can't my soul go through it? That's stupid. Despite all my troubles, I have managed to find myself a woman. Claire is her name, and I reckon she has to be the prettiest lass in town. Like me, she hails from Ireland, and when we met, we knew it was love. We married just last Tuesday, and neither of us could be happier together. She knows of my past, and she helps me through my terrors in the night. She holds me and tells me everything will be right again. I do not know what I would do without her. She is my reason for living anymore. The image of that girl yet haunts me. I feel the need to find solace from my acts. I have been looking for any of the Quantaco that may have survived the massacre. I have found some survivors, but Wortham does not know of them. He can never find out they exist. I am unsure as to what he would do if he found out about them. They are but a loose group, yet they remain. I prostrated myself to them, inviting their punishment for my misdeeds. But they would have none of it. They have instead allowed me to learn about them. A little girl I killed, her name was Skyflower. Why, I do not know, but having a name to place to her brings me some measure of comfort. When I see her in my dreams, I can call her out by name. Okay, let's not do with the multiple passages yet. Let's go back and see if the other ones are just dead ends.
Oh.
This one. That's not a trumpet. Oh. Okay. What the? Why is it floating? Jesus. To dump the corpses of savages. Uncivilized folk don't deserve civilized graves, after all. For that traitorous shaman, however, I reserved a special grave. I've allowed his body to rot in the sun while we dug our well. I had him buried deep down where not even the worms will reach. We lost only 3 men in the assault, which any lieutenant in a war would consider acceptable. One of the draft horses fell through the earth as she pulled a load behind her. We investigated and found she had fallen into a pit that led to a series of underground caves. I've decided that we shall entomb the dead man there, and it will be used as a mausoleum for my estate. For my dearest Martha, I had a great coffin built at the entrance of the catacombs, so that I may easily come and visit her whenever I choose. The walls of the caves contain veins of possibly precious metals, and we will also use it as a foundation for our mining. It will expand in time. This is the beginning of my good fortune. Young Marcus wishes to visit me here, but I have taken up residence inside a meager farmhouse that I commissioned the men to build for me. I do not wish for him to see me living in such a hut, but my means now allow me to live rather more comfortably, and so I have decided to build a mansion befitting of my rising wealth and stature. As my wealth grows, so too shall my mansion, and the extravagance of its grounds. My quaint farmhouse shall be converted into a guest house, as I plan to host functions that will make me famous on this side of the country. I hope to have much in order when he arrives, such that we may spend ample time visiting together. He has informed me within his letters of how much he has grown, and I truly cannot wait to see the boy. It has been far too long. I look forward to seeing him and getting a glimpse at what his mother has shown up inside him. At what of his mother? Oh, so that's his kid. Okay. It's like, who the hell's Marcus? Well, I've kind of reached the end of the maze here. I don't really know what else you want me to do. Okay. That wasn't there before. Sims. I see you found my dog, Buford. Oh, okay. What do I get for that? Why is she getting all heebie-jeebie? Oh, shit. This way? We have a bouquet now. Let's bring it to the white man. I just Just know it'll cheer him up.